going to start with shirts straight away. On the Marine AB side, we're going to do the Marine AB side, and then Jordan's going to do something, I'm going to do something, then we're going to go through to the chemical side, and we're going to go. So we got a little time, so we're going to get cracking. Heat up the press quickly. George, why don't you do a print for us quickly? Show the client side of the print.
And it's going to pull that through. Okay, it comes out the back tray here, nice and easy. Got some government logos on there, and some nice colourful logos, which we're going to be branding now. Let's take it across to the heat press. We're going to be...
That's going to be for your wood, so I'm looking for a...
Oh, you're going to do a t-shirt?
Yeah, I'm going to do a t-shirt print.
Let's do a
okay, so
print.
look, I've got one pre-printed here. Okay, so we're going to start t-shirts first. Okay, so I got one here. You can see it's printed. It hasn't been fused yet. Guys, the one thing you know about Uprint is we do not fuse onto our paper. So if you look here closely, bring it in nice and closely. In fact, Geordie, bring one there so we don't ruin it. But if you look at that, guys, you can see when we smudge that, this toner is not cured onto the page. This is one of the Uprint's major advantages. It's kind of the way we can take things off chemically is because it's transferred. The toners are transferred before they're fused. We do fuse in some cases, but depending on the product. But we'll go through that as we go through. All right, guys. So great. Just heat up that base a bit. We're going to put that paper on the marine side, the A side. Pull a B sheet out. Remember, guys, always to keep your paper. There you go, thank you, Jordan. All right, and we're going to just center that. Okay, you guys are proud by now, very familiar with Marine AB or any other AB. Ours is different because we use water to release, so you're going to see that in the demonstration. And so there's a big advantage over that. You don't have to take your shirt off the press, and I'll show you that as well. So just give me a second.
This is also a 30-second press, where our competitors is a 90-second press. So we are 60 seconds per page faster, as you can see now.
All right.
No need for cooling, and you go straight into peel.
Come close in there, just let them see the peel. All right.
That's a perfect peel. Let's show the B paper there.
There we go. So you can see the self-weeding on that, guys. The self-weeding on that is what's huge in this industry now. No more heavy prints anymore. You can rasterize. It's always good to just pre-press it, get the moisture out of it, especially in the high humid places like Durban, where we are. Lekker Durbs. Place my sheet. I've just trimmed that sheet as well, the outside. Place that sheet on. What we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to print on this. We're only printing black because we're going to do a foil for you. Okay, so we've got a nice foil here. It's got a nice glittery look. And what we're going to do here, guys, is we're going to just show you how simple it is on the Uprint side to foil something. So you can take that off. There's something sticky up there.
Just put your, you can put your baking paper on top of that just to avoid that in the future.
Yeah, we could have used baking paper to do that. You're 100% right, Jordan. I should have put a bit of baking paper, but it shouldn't matter too much in this respect. Okay, and now, guys, here's the uniqueness about Uprint. You can see what I'm doing on here. I'm just simply putting on, it's a cloth wrapped, a sponge wrapped in a cloth, and I'm just going around the paper and releasing the image. You can see the image clearly come through. Now, guys, what I'm going to show you here is unique to Uprint. Okay, so watch what I do here. If you're going to come this side, just you're not going to see the graphic too easy because it is black, but if you watch how simple I'm pulling, I'm literally, there's no tension at all. So these tiny little dots and things like, you got no chance of pulling them off. You see, I went slowly for a reason, but I could have jerked that right off because it's very easy. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, you can second press that, but for time I'm going to leave that. I'm going to second press that with my foil. Okay, take that, and then should we let that cool a little bit? There's two ways of doing that.
Foil needs to be cool.
Yeah, Jordan's under the impression. I sometimes argue with that, but we're going to go his way because we're on show here at the moment. So come across here, Dust. I'm just going to let that cool down. Okay, the quickest we can do that is just to let that cool down a little bit. Okay, now the nice thing about foiling, guys, is if it doesn't come out 100%, this is a little bit what? If it doesn't come out 100%, you can refoil. As long as that ink is there, you can put you can refoil that. Now it looks a little bit dull, but if you look at that, that's the kind of foiling it is. It's like a glitter. All right. Now, if we wanted to put a different or more foil on that, we could redo that, and wherever the ink or the foil hasn't taken to the ink, it'll redo it. Okay.